and welcome back to the Bassin Hole. My name is Paul, and I'll be your guide today. Today, we're working on the MX8 pool cleaner. Usually this thing lasts a year or two, and then you have to replace the gears and transmission in it. This time when I replaced those items, I didn't gain the functionality I was looking for. So on inspection, I found that there were some other parts on the inside that were worn out a little bit and were causing it not to get the proper suction. So I ordered some parts from Amazon, and I'm going to install those today, including the new top housing and some of the internal components as well, including this transmission upper and the transmission lower that allow the internal transmission to spin freely. First thing you want to do is clean it out as you open it up. A lot of times leaves get stuck in there and it causes this thing to jam up. But even doing so multiple times, it has not performed the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to go ahead and replace the remaining parts. Today's episode is brought to you by Rabid Clam Apparel. You can always keep your rabid clam moist by giving her a fresh dip in the pool. The tools that you'll need for this job are various types of screwdrivers. Most of the screws are Phillips, but you may need a flathead to pry some parts apart that may have been stuck over the years of use. I'm going to go ahead and use my flathead to open up some of these boxes and get the parts out, prepare for the replacement. So with everything unboxed, we can start the disassembly. There are a ton of little screws in here that we just need to pull apart, and I'll grab a bowl to keep all those in so that we can keep them handy. We've got a bowl now that has some magnets in it. It'll help keep these screws together. If they're true stainless, they won't be magnetic, but we'll see. I'm just going to take apart all of the visible screws first. So the first thing that's going to come out is going to be the top side of this. This is the new upper transmission housing, right? And then the lower transmission housing should be below that, and we should be able to take this lid off, but I'm not sure how that hinge is going to come out just yet. They may be attached to one of these other housing bolts. Once that screw is removed, applying some pressure will release the blade. Repeat the process for the other side, remove the other set of blades. A little bit of pressure pops that bottom transmission plate out, and now it can be cleaned thoroughly inside and replaced. With a clean shop rag, I'll wipe out that transmission housing, and we'll start installing the new parts and get this sucker put back together. With any luck, I'll have no more leaves in the pool. So your hinges should go on the back side. Smack that into place. Then your new door should also be put in with some pressure. There we go. Now we have that in place. We can stick our new blades in and get them screwed in place. The new screws are already attached, so you just have to line them up so that they go into the hole. That slides right in, and then you align your arrows again so that the screw hole is aligned with where the screw is. And you just hand tighten these. No need to over torque. Those installed, we can flip her back over and put in our transmission. This one's relatively new, so I'm not concerned about replacing it just yet, but it probably would have been a good time to do that. It should sit in place with the bearings sitting in the bearings recesses, and it should be able to rotate pretty easily after you get it in place. Now we can put our upper transmission housing on, making sure the orientation is correct and that the blades line up. And this is what causes the blades to rotate their direction as the water flows across the transmission. Once you have everything put back in, the last thing to do is put on the latch. It's a little bit of a bear. You have to pull it off of the old transmission housing, and what I found to be the easiest method is to use a flathead screwdriver, wedge it in there, pop it out from one side to the other, and then when you're pushing it into the new one, do the same thing. Slide it into place, pop it in one side or the other, and then it should go right into place. With the cleaner reassembled, we're ready to go. I can attach the hose to the cleaner itself, toss it in the pool, clear all the air out of the hose, and then reattach the hose to the suction side of the pool. Once you sink the entire hose, you will get water coming out of the top at the water level. When the hose is fully submerged, reconnect it to the suction side of your pool. At that point, the cleaner should start to move on its own. And it looks like it's doing a pretty good job.
As always, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more content.